We've gone from Nashville, Tennessee to Taos, New Mexico. Today we're going to check out some Earthships. Don't know what an Earthship is? Come with us, you're about to find out.
Wherever I go, I will always know everything I need is right here with me. It's time to let it all go, no matter who knows anything about me now. I'm ready to see what life's got for me. I got one thing left to say.
Welcome to Memphis, Tennessee. We're gonna go to Bass Pro Shop, shack up for the night in their parking lot, maybe get some dinner down there.
We are downtown. If I ever seen it downtown. This is it. Ready, set, go. First impression of Memphis.
Kind of dark and gloomy.
Nighttime.
It's cloudy and rainy. That has to be the coolest Bass Pro Shops I've ever seen.
They have their own grand entrance. Look at that. That's a Bass Pro Shop. Looks like something you find on the strip in Vegas or in Egypt.
You're just about to stop, and I want you to go and have a big time. Take a look out.
Those real fish, they're not moving. This is the best Bass Pro Shop I have ever seen, hands down. We've been listening to them jackhammer on the bridge all morning. It's very different from that nice farm that we were staying on in Nashville. I didn't sleep too good last night. It was noisy here. But we did eat in the top of the pyramid last night. That was cool. I've seen some Bass Pro Shops in my day, but that one tops the list for sure. That was pretty neat. So we just stayed in their parking lot last night right here in Memphis, Tennessee. Alright, we're going to Hot Springs National Park. 3 hours and 6 minutes from here in Arkansas.
Travel day.
Yep.
Trixie does not look
Here
thrilled.
we go. Bye-bye, Memphis.
Sorry guys, we're not showing you Memphis. It was a quick stop for the night. We didn't get to see a whole lot of Memphis, but if you guys stop here, we hear that Graceland is a great stop. You can tour Elvis's mansion. There's Blues Hall of Fame is here. It's not currently open due to COVID. Also, Memphis Music Hall. From the looks of the maps, Beale Street is your 5th and Broadway, and your Bourbon Street, and your Vegas Strip. Check that out for some nightlife and some music. We didn't go, but I'm sure it's there. Tennessee is full of music. It's the most musical state we have yet to see. We'll see what Arkansas has to offer as far as that. We are looking forward to dipping our bodies in the hot spring. Wasn't a stop on our list until we saw it yesterday.
So the I-40 bridge going across the Mississippi has a crack in it. They caught it on inspection. They're working on it right now.
Nice.
That's what that jackhammering was. They were working on it. And they got the whole bridge shut down. So we got to take 65. Got to go a little ways south.
So we thought it'd be a quiet spot to park underneath that freeway last night. Turns out when you gotta fix a bridge, there's a lot of noise that comes with that early in the morning.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you sleeping? 12:03.
We are not gonna make that bridge.
Always, always, always keep your eye on the signs when you go under a bridge, when you go into a gas station stall. If there's overhead, you need to know how tall it is and how tall you are and if you're gonna make it. Otherwise, you're gonna end up damaging your rig. It's gonna be really embarrassing.
How tall are we?
We're 13 foot. That one's 11.8.
Holy sheesh. RV drivers, Memphis has some low bridges. Keep an eye on it. There's an 11.8 over here. And this concludes our drive-by Memphis tour. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Keep all your hands and arms and legs inside the vehicle until we come to a full and complete stop. Next stop, Arkansas. How people on a budget tour America. It's like window shopping.
Exactly. It's exactly like, oh, what a cool place. No, that's not why we're leaving Memphis.
We're on a little bit of a time frame. We gave ourselves another deadline. We're trying to see a friend by Friday in New Mexico. Oh, Arkansas's halfway through the bridge. Woo!
Welcome to Arkansas. I don't know that I want to explain that to the camera. Somebody says, I stopped by the bathhouse. This was an immersive experience, not just immersed in hot water, but in the setting and atmosphere of the 1920s. First thing you do is get naked. You get a sheet to wrap yourself up in, sort of like a toga. But you'll soon remove it and get into a big lion-footed bathtub and have an attendant scrubbing you down with a loofah mitt. He scrubs nearly everywhere. Back, chest, legs, feet, then turns on the whirlpool and lets you relax for about 15 minutes. From there, he will escort you to various other stations, a sitz bath, steam room, needle shower, and then you'll take your sheet with you to each station, but for the most of your entire journey, you will be hanging on a hook. So if you go through this experience with friends or family, just know you're gonna cross paths with naked Uncle Bob more than once. I've heard during busy times, they sometimes kind of herd guys through like naked cattle. Finally, my attendant escorted me out of the bath area to a semi-private room where once again the toga is dropped and I lay face up on the massage table, as instructed by the masseur. I don't know about
man or a woman?
This is a man. Or, yeah, both of these are men. So, dude, I don't want to.
This may not be an immersion into the culture that we were looking for. We may have to pass.
I'm not trying to get scrubbed down by some dude. Now, a hot chick, on the other hand, all right.
Drive-by National Park! I think we're gonna save our money this time. First impressions of Hot Springs, Arkansas.
It's a strange little town. It looks like everything's super old.
What is?
Nothing's been updated. All it is a bunch of spas. So that confuses me as to why it's a national park.
I think it's because the bathhouses are from the 1800s. They're trying to preserve some history, and that's why it's a national park. I think they could put some money into updating some of these buildings. They are run down looking. Like that parking garage looked like it was just gonna crash.
It's so old-timey that the last thing I want to do is go into a bath here. Like it just grosses me out. So
Bathhouse right there. Some may call this quaint and rustic and cute.
Not
Nick
me.
calls it dirty and disgusting. That's our drive-by of Hot Springs National Park in Arkansas. Bathhouse Dinner Theater. Do you soak in a tub as you watch a show and eat dinner at the same time? Anyway, this was our destination for today, but we've decided we're gonna drive a little farther. Maybe see something else. We don't know where we're stopping now. Keep on trucking. Since we left Tennessee, we've been driving on Interstate 40, which pretty much follows the old historic highway Route 66 across the U.S. We're kind of following that on our way down to New Mexico. The original Route 66 was decommissioned in 1985, but you can still drive about 85% of it. You'll see roads that just veer off into nowhere, and those ones are decommissioned. You can't drive those anymore. The U.S. Route 66 was one of the first highways in the U.S., and it was established in 1926. It didn't even have any road signs when they first established it. They put those in a year later.
We get our kicks on Route 66. So the windshield wipers just stopped working and it's raining pretty good. They're stuck in the worst possible position. At least they're out of the way now. There's a little plastic piece under the cowl that connects the windshield wiper arms to the actuator, and those are very prone to failure. I think that's possibly what happened.
Did you say under the cowl?
Cowl.
I thought we had another issue.
Luckily I can still see where I'm going. I'm gonna keep on trucking.
And yet another severe thunderstorm warning here in central U.S. Except this time we have no wipers. See how that goes. It's starting to get a little dark, but Nick is a seasoned driver.
I can see the road just fine. We're about 20 minutes out from from our destination where we're gonna spend the night. We found a nice little casino, has full hookups for free. Right on I-40. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. Wait out this storm, and maybe tomorrow I'll work on fixing these windshield wipers.
Here's our casino. Made it. It seems like lately, every time we reach a destination, there's a rainbow waiting for us, letting us know we're just where we're supposed to be. Sometimes it takes a few storms, a few questionable moments, before that beautiful sunlight is strong enough to pierce the clouds in a majestic, colorful message, letting us know everything is going to be all right.
What happened is something in the linkage of the windshield wiper arms broke. There's this little plastic piece that goes in the linkage. We'll see if that's actually what it is. Exactly what happened. That right there, that's your problem. Just a little grommet. See how it's separated right there? So there's a piece of metal that goes on there, and it looks like the plastic just wore down and it split.
Go in and see.
Yep, now you know there's little grommets in there, and they tend to go bad.
At the worst time possible in the middle of a torrential downpour on the freeway.
Huh?
Where is that? Oklahoma City?
Yeah, it's Oklahoma City. It's raining bugs right now. It was pouring rain earlier. Now it's actually raining bugs. We're in Texahoma, Texas. We've been here before, haven't we, Jacqueline?
Yes, we have. This is the free RV park we told you guys about. We are here again on our way back west. Here we are on a historic Route 66 just off the I-40, playing ball. We've had our backs to the sunset for nearly 9 months now. Traveling westbound has brought us an intimate feeling of heading home. The monstrous mountains, drier air, and more diverse terrain offers a strong sense of familiarity we've yet to experience anywhere on the East Coast. Even though we're still hundreds of miles from home, we breathe in this pleasurable feeling with lots of excitement and anticipation of adventures to come.
At the gorge, apparently. I don't know anything about it. We just drove up on it. There's a river down there that's carved a canyon, and it looks really pretty. It's very deep.
The Rio Grande River runs from Colorado through New Mexico into Mexico and flows out into the Gulf of Mexico. Its total length is just under 2,000 miles, making it the 4th longest river system in North America.
So because it's a educational facility, we have it set up as an educational facility, which is why we like to offer you this floor plan of what it might look like as a home. In that case, we'd be in the living room. Tour starts at the fig tree over there, number 1. You work your way through the greenhouse, then there's a video on loop. There's also a slideshow on loop. You'll pass some systems and end up back here in the gallery. Frequently asked questions on the back of this one. In the back of here, we have a guide to what's going on outside.
So these are what they call Earthships. The idea behind them is they're totally sustainable. From the foundation all the way up to the very top of the roof, everything is made with recycled materials, be it used tires, glass bottles, plastic bottles. I guess they take the mud from the ground and kind of form it all together, and they're really well insulated because of everything that they use and how thick the walls are. And then they use solar panels and wind turbines like this one that's clearly not working right now. That's their electricity. They'll usually have battery. They collect rainwater for their showers, dishes, all that stuff. They usually have composting toilets, and they usually have a green room built into them so you can grow your own food. Potentially you could live in one of those year round and never have to leave it. It's got everything you need. It's a really neat alternative lifestyle. I like it.
You give a subject, we write you a poem.
I met an unusual man.
Yeah, they're all individual fans.
Red, he wore polka dotted flag.
Jack Lorraine? Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you. So we're gonna go cruise up to the Taos Ski Resort up here. I don't think they have any snow right now, but this is a ski bum town, man. We gotta go see the ski resort. Just one of those things you gotta do. So let's go check it out.
Oh, it's called Taos Ski Valley.
Taos Ski Valley.
When you say it together, it sounds like Tauski.
Tauski.
Tauski Valley.
Tauski Valley.
Tauski Valley.
Dose of your emotion. It was obvious to me he had lately been to see the beautiful cave queen of the other mountain. She's a source of secret things, wearing wisdom like white wings. In a laughing stance she'd dance upon the answers, and smiling like a child, holding a dead snake.
Place.
What she
live
wins
here.
the give and takes from her opponent, and she's always out on top when the music finally stops. She never takes her gaze from a given moment. So I'll go to see her there in a rarely sunlit lair, where she bides her time and flips the ancient pages, making paintings of the sea for scattered.
Oh no!
And the bearded man who sailed across the ages.
We're on a mission to find Bavarian pretzels at the top of the mountain. We just keep going up and up and up. If you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there, because the greatest part of a road trip isn't arriving at your destination. It's all the wild stuff that happens along the way.
I'm so happy. You know why? The worst day on the mountain is better than the best day down in the valley. That's a fact.
Disaster.
But not at the ocean.
Is it something you can
I had no idea this place even existed. We gotta come back here and go skiing and snowboarding. Yeah.
we could ever hope to master?
It's cold.
Once
That's
again,
neat.
the riddles of the wind. How you stay to help us wait and make us wonder. It's so beautiful of you to dance naked neath the moon in a trance we can't.
I'll thank you. I'll thank you. I'll thank you very much.
If you enjoyed this episode as much as Trixie enjoys playing ball, hit that like and subscribe and join us next Tuesday.
For the first time in forever.
Welcome to Route 66. It's where we get our kicks.